Hi everybody, Karen Rao Carter here. Just a weird little thing. I just wanted to describe one little thing today that might be able to help you activate and get something going that you've been trying to get going forever and ever and ever. And that's using the color red. What is this? This is my passport cover. So I like to have a red passport cover because I use it with the intention of activating and keeping my passport revved up and activated because I love to travel. Now, if that's not for you, I wouldn't recommend that. As a matter of fact, if you travel too much, guess what you can do? You can have a red passport cover, but you can change its intention. This is a weird feng shui thing, I know. The color red does two seemingly opposing things in feng shui, depending on your intention. Number one, it activates, draws attention to it. That's why homes that are for sale, or even just any home, if you want to activate and draw opportunity your way, oftentimes a feng shui consultant would say to place like potted plants with red flowers next to it. Draw some attention to the front door with the color red. So that's using the color red to activate and draw attention to. Now, we also use the color red to stop energy. The little feng shui trick that we're using here is, if you understand when you're using feng shui, it's about intention, the invisible part of feng shui, plus the physical thing. So those two things together make a feng shui change, fix, cure, whatever you want to call it. So when you're doing something in the name of feng shui, you do something both physically and something invisibly, which is adding your intention. So I think there's a lot of manifestation things out there that they're saying, act as if, see the future. That's the feng shui cure. That's what we've been doing for thousands of years. So you picture the project already being done. You picture the travel already happening, things like that, okay? The house already sold. So that's what you can do to activate it. Now, some of the tips for stopping energy with the color red. I see people that have maybe dead tree trunks, tree stumps in their yard. And I say spray paint around the tree trunk and the grass with the color red to encircle it. When you encircle something with the intention of your energy not crossing the line and getting into the dead part of the tree trunk, something like that. Or I've seen people encircle their kitty litter boxes because they don't want an extra bathroom in the house. So your house's energy is not crossing into that circle and going down the drain or getting tossed out. I have encircled gun safes in the house because we don't want that gun energy to be vibrant and alive in the house. If you need a gun, I think you need a gun because you've got poor feng shui furniture placement, but that's a whole nother video. But anyway, so encircle it so that energy is not constantly inside the home. There when you need it, if you need it, but not a part of the just always thinking about violence or guns or defending yourself or whatever, things you've got going on, the reasons why you've got guns. So let's see, I've seen people encircle, well, of course, in my book, Move Your Stuff, Change Your Life, I talk about putting a red line around the outgoing pipes of your sink, underneath the sink where the little P-trap is, put the little red tape, ribbon, pipe cleaners, whatever you want to use, fingernail polish, putting it around the outgoing drain pipes, like your washing machine hose, your shower drain. I just had a client the other day on my Move Your Stuff with Karen membership program. He said, I picked up my old drain plug and I bought fingernail polish. He's a 70-something-year-old guy, and he's like, I was out buying red fingernail polish and I painted the underside of my drain plug red, and I put it down there so none of my energy would be going down the drain in my shower. So I have all the kinds of people doing crazy things with red, but guess what? It works for them. Their energy holds. If you have a situation where you open up your front door and you've got that big view straight ahead, just like this, wow, I'm like, oh, I'm so interested in the view. And if people are missing the whole house, because they're sliding out the back door, your energy is too. And that is a health nipper, a health hit. So what you'd want to do, put some red along the top of the molding of the sliding glass doors in the back, or put a red rug in front of the back door that's in line with the front door, something like that. And you're using that with the intention of stopping the energy. You want the energy to come in the front door. Don't ever put the red above the front door or above a door going into a room, because you want the energy to get in the room. You just don't want it to slide out the other side. For example, a lot of divorced homes where maybe there's a chronic divorce, everybody that buys it gets divorced. Quite often, it is the master bedroom where you open up a big double wide door and then boom, there's a big view or a big terrace or something straight ahead that the energy just goes straight through that master bedroom and doesn't hold the energy of the couple in that bedroom. Chronic divorce over and over and over. What are we going to do? We're going to close the curtains. We're going to put red. We're going to do something to stop the energy, draw attention over towards the bed instead of the view. I know people buy houses for views. I'm usually snipping, closing, cutting off. I'm doing whatever I can do to keep the energy in the house, because that's what makes people feel good. Have you been to a big, maybe really uber, maybe won some architectural award, some killer looking contemporary house, and you're like, I love that house. I wouldn't want to live there, but I love the look of it. That's a house that is a chronic leaker. You don't want a leaky cheap house where the energy is all outside and not really holding. So if you feel like, yeah, it's a nice house to look at, but I wouldn't want to live there, it's probably a leaky house. Could use a little red. I could go on and on and on about all the things that red can do to activate your life, you know, by the front door, like all the things we talked about, maybe a little bit in the bedroom just to activate the love energy in there, or just stop energy, like, no. It's interesting that a stop sign is red, but it says stop. It kind of does two things. Look at me and stop. So think of a red stop sign to know that the two things that you're going to do with red according to feng shui. You're going to use it to draw attention to, look at me, and you're going to be stop. Well, how does it know? Depending on your intention. My teacher used to say intention is 60% of the feng shui cure. I have updated that, and I've said it's 60 to 100% of the feng shui cure, because I have gotten lots of results just with the intention, the invisible part of feng shui, without even manipulating the sluggish molecules of the physical world. So, what are you going to do? Where are you going to add red and why? I'd love to hear about it. Feel free to comment on the link below. Tell me what you did, what success you got from it, and so other people can be inspired and learn from your success story. And if you'd like, join my Move Your Stuff with Karen program and send in your pictures of what you did, what you're thinking about doing. Ask me if it's a good idea or if this is what I meant. I'm happy to help out. Click the links below, and I'll see you soon on the other side. Happy redding!